Okay, it's recording. Saturday. Down here in the tomato lot here. They're getting tall. Ready to come out and do some more maintenance on them. Got some red ones to pick. Those Romas are ready to pick some of them. Big ones down in here. Check out this cherry. This one's pretty cool. It's got a lot of clusters on it. Get out of the shade light there so you can see. But the other one, we'll get to it. Big tomatoes. Big tomatoes. Bird damage. And there's a big Zac in here that's pretty big somewhere. Right here. That one's getting big. Let's see, it's got a hole in it. Or is it okay? That's okay, it's just got a weird bottom on it. Alright. So there's lots of cherries on here. Look at this cluster. It's crazy. It's awesome. It's a funky looking one with a point on it. This plant is stressed. Nothing really grows that well right in this spot. It's too dry. It's rocky. What's under here? There's a big tomato in there too. These are disease ravaged. Replacements are coming. We'll just have to grow the seeds. I don't really hardly ever buy anything from the store, such as pre-grown plants, nothing against them, but I like to do it myself. Squash. Vine borer activity going on in there. Some wilty. These still look okay. Some of them died. Let's check our gourds. He's in there. There's another little one. There's a watermelon in here somewhere too. Stuff's suffering, man. It's wilty, wilty, wilty. Harvested a lot of potatoes today. So they're not here. They're taken inside, but he's a weird shaped looking one. It's one of those Georgia rattlesnake variety is what it's called. Corn. Starting to move away from the stalk here. So here's the ear. It's starting to curve here and move away, so it's progressing. Storm knocked down a couple of these, broke one of them, so I opened up the ears because they were lost. Full pollination wasn't to the milk stage yet, so still a ways to go. There's a couple of potatoes hiding in here that I haven't gotten yet. And the red ones are probably somewhere under this volunteer Cosmo that came up from last year. This plant there. Just let those go, see what happens. Check them later. Sunflowers are starting to ripen up those seeds. Squirrels have, see if you can see down here on the ground. Anyway, there's a bunch of seeds down here, so they're busy beavers, aren't they? My radish seeds, not quite there yet. Let's pull a carrot just to see. There's some garlic here I found in here. Get in the light, I can see it. A couple there. Garlic's one of the easiest things to grow. Just don't let it like get too dense, you know, separate it year to year. Whatever you let go over for the next year. Let's check the carrots. Just pull a random one, see what's going on in here. Yeah. Still small, but just wanted to get a check on it. I haven't checked them in a while. Pull one of these puppies out. hot day. A little breeze though. These are those oak I got from Haas Tools. Jambalaya is what they're called. Not very big, but they're starting to put some pods on. So starting to. Oh, that's a nice one. Starting to do what they do. Sunflowers are easy to grow too. And if you don't like the gigantic tall ones, you can grow the dwarf ones. I prefer to buy the branching ones as opposed to this one that has the one giant head on it. These put out branches all over the place and fill in nicely. Citrus. Got one on right there. One on right there. A couple of cucumbers running in here. So here's where we dug out some of the potatoes out of this patch here. So I put some worm castings in here and ready for the next planting. There's a few beans in there mixed in. My wife put in some sunflowers. The lone pepper back here, but behind it, it's Pepper City. Oh, I had over 40 and I lost count, so I got way more than that now. So we did this year, went back to the felt pots, got them out of my storage, and used those this year because I just don't have the square footage really to space these out. So it's kind of easier to pick a plot, throw down some weed cloth to stop the weeds, and do it this way. And you don't have the rim. Yeah, this one is amazing right here. It's packed. Packed. It's pepperoncinis. There's another one here. Pepperoncinis. And I think these are arbols over here. Possibly. They make really good salsa. I've got a red one on here. Starting to get some color. Nice. Nice. Peppers everywhere. That one needs a little help. Gourds. Alright, let's check the hydroponic system over here. What's going on over here? We'll come back to that in a second. Alright, here we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 right there to pick. On this, this is a Manny. That's what it's called, a Manny. What I can tell you about it is it's a parthenocarpic, so it doesn't need bees to do pollination. It just pollinates itself. And it's pretty, the plant runs a good bit, but it doesn't run as much as some of the other ones out there. And it has the consistency of these kind of cucumbers constantly coming on it. Now this plant loves to pick up. This is like these guys right here in the screen, that yellow thing. 2 of them. They do a lot of damage, as Phil Sips would say, right? Now that's a lot of damage. We joke about that commercial. The JonTron commercial parody on that is pretty funny. At least I think so. Look at that one climbing up the rope right there, that little weasel. Get out of there. But you see they do some devastation. This leaf is just trashed. There's nothing. They ate it all. But those are like the babies. There's usually these beetle looking things. They're bigger than ladybugs. And they're different color than ladybugs, but they crunch and bunch thing to death. Alright, let's look at something a little more positive here. This is a PIO, Goliath PIO. Coming on here, nice cluster of 4, cluster of 3, 2s, 3s, and 4s is pretty much nice. We picked several down here. There's another one down in here to pick. Doing pretty well. So this system, I got the Hydroton, or as you say, Hydroton. in here, and then we got the rubber tubes, 1/4-inch drip line coming off of 1/2-inch PVC, and I bought these little connectors from Sprinkler Warehouse and Lowe's. I got some at Lowe's too, and to run them. And yes, it's a pain in the butt when this thing gets clogged up because you got to take it apart. Not very friendly as far as that's concerned. Not modular enough. It would be nice to have some quick connects where you could just like snap them, take it apart, clean it. Ooh, there's another one of those nasty things. They can't stand those things. These were planted later in this system, but they're getting some nice, big, massive tomatoes on there. Delicious, and the big beef. Those are the two varieties here we're looking at. And then the jalapenos. This thing is getting loaded up. It's doing well in this system. So we got like 6 buckets here, and underneath this styrofoam is where the reservoir lives. So you might ask, why have I got the styrofoam? That's to keep the sun off of it. Keep the temperature down. There goes a Black Hawk helicopter overhead. Anyway, keeps the temps down. I have 2 pumps in there, one to pump the nutrients and the other one to aerate. It's got a Venturi on it, and it puts bubbles in the water. So, apple tree. Wow, that bird feeder's still kind of messed up from the storm. It's way up here. Let's move it back around. Had some strong winds before I got home from work yesterday, and apple. My peach tree with the lone peach on it. Did I get it, or is it still on there? I think the critters got it. It's not on there anymore. They ate them all. Took this one out. It's not doing anything. Not producing any fruit. Look diseased, so it's gonna become barbecue wood. And all that good stuff. But sure is nice shady under this tree. So let's look over here, see. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the grass. Let's do the grass update. And no, that's not the kind of grass you're thinking of. It's real Bermuda grass. Actually, this is the creeping bent in here. I think there's some common Bermuda that got mixed in with this when the seed came. And this one is the Princess 77 with whatever weeds came with it. There's a bunch of these guys. Relentless little things. At any rate, didn't really want to spray it with anything yet. It's so young, I don't want to kill everything. But that's pretty much the update for today. So when I get around to it, we'll do another update and go from there. And until next time, God bless y'all. See ya.